Question Let about Professional Education Part 35. Question number 1. Teacher Carla notices that a student keeps using a small toy hidden under the desk instead of listening to the lesson. She observes that the toy is causing the student to lose focus and miss important instructions. Without scolding, she takes the toy and says she will return it after class. What technique is used? Letter A. Antiseptic bouncing. Letter B. Removal of seductive object. Letter C. Signal interference. Letter D. Planned ignoring. The correct answer is letter B. Removal of seductive object. Removal of seductive object is a classroom management strategy where the teacher temporarily takes away an item that distracts the student from learning. In the scenario, the toy is the source of distraction. Teacher Carla removes it calmly and returns it later, which is exactly how this strategy works, eliminating the object so the student can refocus without punishment or confrontation. Question number 2. During group work, Liam keeps flipping his pen to entertain his classmates. The behavior is harmless but attention-seeking. Teacher Jessa continues facilitating the activity without reacting, and Liam eventually stops. What strategy is applied? Letter A. Planned ignoring. Letter B. Proximity control. Letter C. Signal interference. Letter D. Direct appeal. The correct answer is letter A. Planned ignoring. It is used when a student shows harmless, attention-seeking behavior that becomes less rewarding when the teacher does not react. In Liam's case, he keeps flipping his pen to entertain classmates, but teacher Jessa intentionally ignores the behavior. Because she does not give him the attention he is seeking, the behavior loses its purpose, and Liam eventually stops, showing how planned ignoring works in that situation. Question number 3. During silent reading time, a student keeps chatting with his seatmate. Teacher Faith notices that the behavior is starting to distract nearby classmates. She walks over and says calmly, "Josh, please stop talking and focus on your reading. I need your cooperation." Which classroom management technique is demonstrated? Letter A. Signal interference. Letter B. Planned ignoring. Letter C. Antiseptic bouncing. Letter D. Direct appeal. The correct answer is letter D. Direct appeal. It is a strategy where the teacher calmly tells the student to stop the misbehavior and asks for cooperation using clear, respectful words. In the scenario, teacher Faith directly tells Josh to stop talking and return to reading, which shows she is addressing the behavior through a straightforward request. This makes the technique direct appeal because she corrects the misbehavior by calmly asking for his cooperation. Question number 4. Jarby suddenly stands up and tries to hit another student during group work. The behavior is sudden and poses a risk of injury to others. The other students look frightened and stop their work. The teacher safely holds the student's arms to prevent harm until the student calms down. Which strategy is used? Letter A. Planned ignoring. Letter B. Antiseptic bouncing. Letter C. Physical restraint. Letter D. Direct appeal. The correct answer is letter C. Physical restraint. It is a classroom management strategy in which the teacher uses minimal and controlled physical contact to prevent a student from harming themselves or others. In the scenario, the student suddenly tries to hit a classmate, creating a risk of injury. The teacher safely holds the student's arms to stop the aggressive action, directly applying physical restraint to protect both the student and others in the classroom. Question number 5. 2 students start passing notes during class. Their whispering and giggling begin to distract nearby classmates. The teacher notices the behavior and moves closer while continuing the lesson. The teacher quietly walks past the desks without speaking, and they stop immediately. Which strategy is used? Letter A. Proximity control. Letter B. Direct appeal. Letter C. Antiseptic bouncing. Letter D. Removal of seductive object. The correct answer is letter A. Proximity control. It is a classroom management strategy in which the teacher moves closer to a student or group of students to discourage misbehavior without using words. In the scenario, the two students are passing notes and distracting others, and the teacher quietly walks past the desks. Her presence alone causes them to stop the behavior, demonstrating how proximity control works to manage classroom behavior effectively without verbal intervention. Question number 6. During silent work, Marvin starts tapping on the table repeatedly, causing a minor distraction to nearby classmates. The teacher notices the behavior but does not interrupt the lesson. She glances at the student and shakes her head. The student immediately stops the tapping. Which strategy is used? Letter A. Proximity control. Letter B. Planned ignoring. Letter C. Direct appeal. Letter D. Signal interference. The correct answer is letter D. Signal interference. It is a classroom management strategy in which the teacher uses nonverbal cues, such as gestures, facial expressions, or eye contact, to stop minor misbehavior without interrupting instruction. In this scenario, Marvin is tapping on the desk and causing a small distraction. The teacher glances at the student and shakes her head, a nonverbal signal that immediately stops the behavior, demonstrating the use of signal interference. Question number 7. Mackie starts complaining loudly about his seatmate during a quiz, becoming increasingly upset and distracting nearby classmates. The teacher notices that the situation may escalate if not handled calmly. To prevent further disruption, the teacher asks him to take a short walk to the guidance office to submit a report. Which strategy is used? Letter A. Proximity control. Letter B. Antiseptic bouncing. Letter C. Signal interference. Letter D. Direct appeal. The correct is letter B. Antiseptic bouncing. It is a classroom management strategy where the teacher temporarily removes a student from a potentially escalating situation by giving a harmless task or errand to complete. This brief break allows the student to calm down, regain self-control, and return to class without punishment. In the scenario, Mackie is becoming upset and disruptive during a quiz, so the teacher sends him to the guidance office with a report giving him space to cool down before rejoining the class. Question number 8. A student looks unsure and nervous after submitting her answer on the board, glancing at her classmates for reassurance. The teacher notices her hesitation and gives her a quick, encouraging gesture that boosts her confidence, helps her relax, and signals that she did a good job. What cue did the teacher use? Letter A. Winking. Letter B. Raising two eyebrows. Letter C. Thumbs up. Letter D. Shaking head. The correct answer is letter C. Thumbs up. It is a positive nonverbal cue used by teachers to show approval, encouragement, or recognition of a student's effort. In the question, Vanessa looks nervous after submitting her answer, and the teacher gives a quick thumbs up, signaling that her response is correct and boosting her confidence. This gesture encourages the student to feel reassured and continue participating without verbal interruption. Question number 9. During a group activity, two students begin arguing loudly about whose turn it is, causing the rest of the group to lose focus. The teacher notices the conflict and approaches them calmly. Instead of raising her voice or stopping the entire activity, she gently says, "Let's take turns. Please listen to each other first," helping them settle the disagreement and return to the task. Which strategy is used? Letter A. Verbal cue. Letter B. Nonverbal cue. Letter C. Physical restraint. Letter D. Antiseptic bouncing. The correct answer is letter A. Verbal cue. It is a gentle, spoken reminder that guides students back to appropriate behavior without scolding or interrupting the flow of the activity. In the scenario, the teacher calmly says, "Let's take turns. Please listen to each other first," which redirects the arguing students by using clear, encouraging words rather than calling them out or stopping the whole group. This simple verbal reminder helps restore order, encourages cooperation, and allows the group to continue working smoothly. The difference between a verbal cue and direct appeal. A verbal cue is a gentle, instructional reminder that guides student behavior without directly calling out a specific misbehavior, often used to redirect attention or promote cooperation in a supportive way. In summary, the verbal cues guide behavior in a general and non-confrontational manner. Direct appeal, on the other hand, is when the teacher directly tells a student to stop a specific inappropriate action and asks for their cooperation, such as saying, "Josh, stop talking and focus on your reading." Direct appeal corrects one clear misbehavior directed at a particular student. Question number 10. Which scenario is an example of classroom discipline? Letter A. Mr. Evans yells at students whenever they make a mistake, creating fear in the classroom. Letter B. Vicky argue freely without consequences while the teacher watches silently. Letter C. Ms. Gonzalez only focuses on completing the lesson plan, ignoring student behavior. Letter D. Mr. Torres sets clear routines, monitors behavior, and ensures students follow rules while learning. The correct answer is letter D. Mr. Torres sets clear routines, monitors behavior, and ensures students follow rules while learning. Classroom discipline is the practice of guiding and managing student behavior to maintain an orderly and productive learning environment. It involves setting clear expectations, consistently monitoring behavior, reinforcing positive actions, and addressing misbehavior calmly and constructively. In this scenario, Mr. Torres demonstrates classroom discipline by establishing routines, overseeing student behavior, and ensuring that rules are followed, which helps create a safe and focused environment for learning. Thank you for watching.